Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new video. Today, it'll be the episode 10 Disventure Camp All-Stars trailer analysis. Before this begins, a few things to note. I am not in ownership of the background footage, it is owned by Odd Nation Cartoons. This is also just my personal analysis, opinion the scenes. If you have different ones, that's completely fine. For my videos, I do sections to maintain organization and simplicity. The sections for this video are trailer analysis, who's going next? Conclusion. Without further delay, this video can begin with the first section, the trailer analysis.
Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will have to leave for the bus of losers immediately.
For this trailer analysis, I will go from cyan to magenta to yellow, then production. Since afterwards it is all merge, it'll all just go in the order I think it'll occur in the episode itself. Starting with cyan here, we see Tom saddened with Aiden just not caring much. Tom then gets a bit fuzzled given this is Tom we're talking about here. He probably tripped over some of his words, shocked at Gabby's response. Gabby is just flat out not having it, making a smirk and having a remark right back to him. Given Gabby's response, my guess here is that Tom was trying to reason with Gabby, trying to get the old Gabby back, but to no avail. Next, Gabby has a confessional about it all and more on her new villainy, and she does the Ellie pose from episode 6. These two are the best together and I love this reference so much. Going to magenta, Eli was picking berries by herself as Ashley comes up to join her along with Jake. Given what happened last episode, Jake is probably trying to be better by squashing some of the beef with Eli by picking berries with her and making peace. But as shown in the next screenshot, Eli is not having it. She's probably thinking he's acting or something given how he has been a jerk to her for no reason, at least in her point of view. And given Jake's expression, he's also quite annoyed with the response. This is not ending anytime soon, is it? Going on to yellow team, I believe this is actually when Crystal is announcing the merge, the rules related to that and more. But if there were some morning scenes not shown in the trailer, my guess is it would revolve around bringing Gret away from Yul again, or Yul getting tortured, whichever works. Magenta and Cyan also have their reactions to the merge, all different depending. Crystal then continues to explain how merge will work. One person immune unless twist, all go to same elimination ceremony, all stay at the same camp. Everything related to it, and Crystal must have announced something that really made Aiden mad. Since Crystal and Aiden have some sort of rivalry, my guess is she made some sort of remark to make him very mad, which clearly worked wonders. Going to production, Trevor is just sad. He probably doesn't know how to confess to Derek or what to do with it, or if he even should. Emily notices, giving him more advice, helping out. What interests me the most here is Emily isn't demoted at all. In fact, it doesn't even seem like she was punished. But she broke the rules. Was Oliver referring to Derek instead? I guess we will have to see. Not shown in the trailer here, but what I'm thinking is everyone went to the new merge camp and the Villains Alliance were leaving to discuss what they were going to do in the future. With Gabby doing a hop, skip, and a jump to catch up with them, which I don't know why but I find so sweet. Once she catches up with them, she smiles, with the members of the Villains Alliance not the happiest to see her. Gret likely asks Gabby what she's doing there, why she followed them, all that. Gabby simply responds with probably threatening some of the heroes' lives, probably Aiden, Tom, or telling them some really insane, diabolical thing she wants to do to the others. The reactions from the other villains really say it all, and they are so much funnier than they have the right to be. Back at the main camp, we see Tom and Aiden talking and Jake looking saddened at it. Nothing's new. The most important, I'd think, to note here is the edge of Ashley's hat, because in the next scene, Jake is shown talking to somebody about this sadness, which is, given this, Ashley. Probably the same old, how he isn't over Tom, how he's sad about seeing him with Aiden, the works. Eli isn't shown here. My guess is she's just chilling inside the tent or something like that, since Ashley is with Jake and the others are out doing things. The following scene happens at night, with Jake and Tom finally talking a bit. Jake rejects whatever Tom did say. Though I am proud, this also means we are nowhere near the end of this. How fun. Come the morning, Crystal pulls up with her megaphone, which wakes up everybody. With them being tired and annoyed, unless you're Ashley, it is so funny for no reason, like go Ashley for that LOL. Though, I am curious as to how Yul got that purple stuff on his face. In any case, she probably tells the campers to get ready as to head to the first challenge, which is literally paintball. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against it. What this means is that this is the first repeat challenge, but also is only individual and longer now, meaning it'll be more strategic, which I'm intrigued to see. Speaking of which, the villains alliance is shown working together here, which is why I'm thinking Gabby chasing down the villains alliance and becoming closer with them is happening earlier in this episode. Still, they make a game plan and Rhea leads them to get a move on. Going to Tom and Aiden, the two agree to work together for this challenge and help each other out, becoming a duo of sorts. Also, for how I haven't been the biggest Aiden fan recently, him saluting to Tom here was pretty wholesome. In any case, the following scene shows Tom helping Aiden get up the tree, which he doesn't seem sure about his fear of heights, though over it's still coming back to him a little. This is likely so Aiden can keep watch from a high angle, while also being able to get other players from a distance. It's giving Hunter from Season 2, Episode 10. Tom would then go on solo, hunting down others. With Aiden's help, maybe he's able to tell Tom where some people are that he can't notice. The next scene shows Tom laughing at whoever he shot down, running off right after. My guess for this person is Yul. He wouldn't laugh if he shot down Jake, Aiden, Gabby. I don't think he'd laugh if he shot down Eli or Ashley. That leaves the original villain alliance. Since we see Gret and Gabby as a duo, along with Rhea and Alec, with Yul not in sight, it makes the most sense there. In any case, the following scene shows the duo just mentioned, Rhea and Alec working together, which though I am excited to see. Gret and Gabby is something I am so much more excited to see. Given how interesting their interactions were last episode and how insane Gabby is looking for this, it's gonna be entertaining. It's going to be amazing to see how they'll interact. Speaking of interesting interactions, we have Ashley and Tom, with Ashley shaking her head here, but also not being the happiest with Tom, as shown here. My guess is Tom was either trying to talk to her about Jake, which is why she would get angry, or say something really dumb. This is Tom. I'm leaning more towards the latter, as Ashley would probably be pretty protective of Jake and she would be mad at Tom for hurting him. And Tom would be none the wiser. In the meantime, Aiden would be using his new position in the tree to get some people out, wondering how many he'll actually be able to eliminate using the hunter strategy. Now, I know going for the screenshot next is odd, given this is the elimination ceremony. However, there's one detail that needs to be brought to attention. Rhea is smiling, while nitrogen monoxide one else is. Rhea would, in my eyes, only smile here for two reasons: either Aiden's the target or she won immunity. Note the fact that no one else is. Gabby wants Aiden out for revenge. She wouldn't be able to hide her excitement if Aiden was the target. However, she isn't doing that here. She just seems a tad worried, leaving the only other option to be Rhea winning immunity, which I think she could manage to win, and it would also add to her leadership earlier in the episode. Given this, the next scene is Tom, Aiden, and Gabby, maybe even a few other heroes like Eli. Tom seems to be pushing the fact that they need to target one of the villains right in front of one of them. Aside from that, I feel like he cares so much about Gabby and he doesn't think she was serious about what she was doing, or he thinks he reasoned with her enough to bring her here with them. That means, despite Gabby being not the smartest for revealing her intentions, she can still double cop this in a sense. Though if Tom and Gabby have a fight, I'm going to be saddened. One of the best friendships in the show, in my opinion. Going to Ashley and Eli, who seem to have been talking, but then Jake shows up, walking up. I think the angriest I've ever seen him. My guess here is he is mad at the one and only Tom. He probably figured out that Tom lied about his boyfriend and not knowing the full picture, and how Tom has not been the best handling this situation recently. He explodes in pure buildup of all of this, rambling on and on as Ashley and Eli sit there witnessing it all. Maybe he even adds the villain alliance or villains into this rant, who knows. Going to this screenshot, it further proves that this in fact merge, as well as earlier when I was stating the theory of Rhea getting immunity this episode. To end this off, there's the scene with Aiden and Tom looking at one another here at the elimination ceremony, likely wondering about how this elimination will go down, and that ends this section. Without further delay, the next section can begin. Who's going next?
Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will have to leave for the bus of losers immediately.
Given we are now at merge, I'll just start off with who I don't think is going, then gradually move to who I think is going the most, starting with Rhea. Given the immunity theory, I don't think she's going just yet. Especially since she finally got some good focus last episode, I don't see why she'd get eliminated now. I also don't see Gabby getting eliminated. She's basically the swing vote for the heroes and villains, as long as just starting her villain arc. As well, I don't know how she'd even get enough votes to go, as she's in the villain alliance, and given evidence from this trailer, past episodes, I don't think Tom would vote her. I also don't see Gret going just yet. Not only has she not gotten enough focus, I also don't see why she would be the target out of the entire villain alliance when you have not only Yul there but also Alec, leader of the alliance. Continuing, I also don't think Jake is going home just yet, he has too much going on. Eli and Aiden conflicts, Ashley, friendship, Tom plot, how can that all be ended within one episode? Even if he is getting a lot of focus, adding on to that, what benefit would the villains alliance get from eliminating him? He could be useful to cause drama, keep attention off them come future. I also am not thinking it's going to be Aiden, sadly. I want it to happen, but I feel like if the villains had the chance to target a threat, it wouldn't be Aiden, plus he's managed to last this long. And his plot doesn't seem to be stopping soon, so I'm thinking he can stay. Moving on to Yul, I don't think he's heading home this go round. Now, obviously, the heroes may want to target him. Because he's Yul. However, I feel like they might actually try to be smarter than that. They would want to target the leader instead this go round, not saying he won't be targeted eventually, soon, I'm just saying probably not this round. Also, in the speaking part of the trailer, Yul is shown looking unbothered. Given how mad he got at people for voting him, I guess he'd have much bigger of a reaction than that, so I'm thinking he's safe, too. This leaves Alec, Tom, or Ashley, which I think there's a chance each of these three go. For Alec, he is the leader of the villain alliance, so the heroes decide to target him. It'd probably be from a lost tiebreaker between him and whoever the villains target. Tom, Ashley, I'm sure either could beat Alec in a tiebreaker. As well, Alec isn't seeming to have as much plot right now, and Gabby could easily fill his role in the sense of the Yul and Gret plot, and I'm sure she could lead the villains alliance, chaotically, of course. For Ashley, sending her home would allow the heroes to actually have to work together instead of fighting. It would force them to put aside their differences. Other than Jake, she also isn't having much plot, which is a shame to me anyway, lol. She also would easily be a threat the villains would target. Eli could be looking at Alec in the speaking part of the trailer, as she is closest with Ashley and she's smart enough to know he's the one who probably did the target. Speaking of Eli, I'm not thinking she's going this round either. We still haven't seen her full plot come out, it's just been bickering with Jake. She also needs a bit more focus before she can head out, which by the trailer she isn't getting. I also don't see why the villains alliance would view Eli of all people as a threat. Other than Ashley, she's basically alone. Going to Tom now, I think he could go to further his conflict his Jake. It would further the conflict by allowing Jake time to think without Tom there, so when they eventually see each other again in the competition, whenever that may be, they'll actually be ready to talk, finally, and be able to reconcile in some manner. As well, he would easily be a physical threat that the villains would want to target. They need to win challenges to keep themselves afloat partially. And who's to say Tom going wouldn't cause some spirals and drama here and there? It would also cause the story to shift even more, and that's all of them. With this section done, the final section can be gone to the conclusion.
Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will have to leave for the bus of losers immediately.
This episode seems like it is going to be an absolute roller coaster, and I am excited for it. What are your thoughts, theories on the trailer? I would love to hear in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you again on the channel. In any case, have an awesome day, night, goodbye.